My name is Sebastian LeMay, and this presentation explores how language influences the way we think. Through literature review of empirical studies and theoretical papers, I examined the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, which proposes that language doesn't just express thought, it can also shape it. This evidence suggests that language can influence everything from how we see colors to how we make moral decisions. The idea that language shapes thought has implications across psychology, anthropology, and cognitive science. The Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, also known as the linguistic relativity, suggests that the structure of our language influences how we perceive and interpret the world. Studies support that this theory in areas like color perception, spatial navigation, time understanding, and moral reasoning. The findings have real-world impacts on cross-cultural communication, education, and even legal systems, making the research question both relevant and important. To study this question, I conducted a comprehensive literature review using academic databases such as JSTOR, PsycInfo, PubMed, and Google Scholar. I searched for terms like Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, linguistic relativity, and language and cognition, focusing on peer-reviewed sources that I explore through connection between language and areas like perception, memory, and reasoning. I prioritized studies that included cross-linguistic or cross-cultural comparisons and filtered out non-empirical or non-reviewed work. While I didn't need to completely change my direction, I did narrow my focus to the more widely supported version of the hypothesis that language influences but does not entirely determine cognition. The literature revealed 6 main areas where language shapes thought. First, in color perception, speakers of languages like Russian, which distinguish between light and dark blue, can identify color shades faster than English speakers. Second, spatial navigation, speakers of languages that use cardinal directions, such as the Google Yimithir, I probably botched that, demonstrate stronger orientation skills even in unfamiliar settings. Third, time and causality. English speakers use horizontal metaphors to understand time, while Mandarin speakers often conceptualize it vertically. In causality, English emphasizes agents and accidents more than languages like Spanish or Japanese. Fourth, numerical cognition. Speakers of Piraha language without specific number words struggle with quantity recognition beyond 1 and 2, suggesting that numerical reasoning depends heavily on language. Fifth, moral reasoning. Bilingual individuals tend to make more utilitarian decisions when reasoning in their second language, likely due to reduced emotional intensity. And sixth, bilingualism itself. Research shows that bilinguals have better task switching skills, greater cognitive flexibility, and delayed onset of Alzheimer's, highlighting the language's impact on executive function. This review shows that language This review shows that language does influence thought, though it doesn't fully control it. From spatial awareness to moral decisions, language shapes the pattern we form in organizing, interpreting, and responding to the world. The weaker form of the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, linguistic relativity, is supported by a growing body of cross-linguistic research. Going forward, studies should explore more diverse languages, use real-life scenarios, and account for cultures and context. Understanding how language shapes thought not only advances science, but also helps us communicate better across cultures, design fairer systems, and appreciate different ways of seeing the world. Thanks.